Sorry to interrupt, we're cutting to Prime Minister Modi in Purnia in Bihar, where he will inaugurate the new interim terminal building at the new civil enclave at Purnia Airport. Those are visuals of Prime Minister Modi in pole-bound Bihar as he leads on the front foot with his Vikas agenda. And you can see the sea of supporters in Purnia and Bihar. Also a key battleground when it comes to the state elections in Bihar, given the entire storm that is taking place around vote chori when it comes to the political narratives in Bihar. Prime Minister Modi leading the charge on the Vikas front foot in the state. And Aman is joining us on the broadcast. So Aman, Prime Minister Modi, of course, whenever he goes to these poll-bound states, there is a raft of different development projects on the anvil that he pushes when it comes to his Vikas agenda. Decode that for us.
See, Ayushman, the Prime Minister today is in Purnia in Bihar. This is the Simanchal area of Bihar, an area where traditionally BJP has not been very strong. So Prime Minister has been doing these development initiatives, inaugurations in various regions of Bihar. This is almost a second last region where the Prime Minister is coming for these inaugurations. And Purnia is very important because earlier, just a half an hour back, the Prime Minister had unveiled the new terminal of the Purnia airport. So this is also, continuous gifts of aviation which are coming to Bihar after the new Patna terminal was inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Then we saw the Darbhanga airport being inaugurated by the Prime Minister a few months back, and now the new Purnia airport terminal being inaugurated by the Prime Minister today. Now at this Purnia rally, the big highlight of this rally is that the Prime Minister will be launching the National Makhana Board in Bihar. This board will promote production and new technology development. Bihar accounts for approximately 90% of the country's local makhana production. The Prime Minister had earlier announced this makhana board, and today he is launching the National Makhana Board in Bihar from this particular rally in Purnia. Prime Minister is also inaugurating, as I explained to you earlier, the terminal building at the new civil enclave at the Purnia airport. He's also laying foundation stone and other developmental projects worth rupees 36,000 crores at Purnia at this particular rally. There are thermal power projects. There is Bihar's largest private investment coming worth rupees 25,000 crores in this thermal power project which is coming up in Bhagalpur. The Prime Minister is laying the foundation stone of the same. He's also laying foundation stone of a river link over the Kosi river worth rupees nearly 2,700 crores, and various other projects, rail lines, a new railway lines are being laid. He's also flagging off virtually some trains from there, and also participating in the Griha Pravesh ceremonies of being held for 35,000 rural beneficiaries under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. And a hallmark of all the Prime Minister's rallies in Bihar, he's gone to various regions, as I said, now he's come to Simanchal, is that the Prime Minister, the NDA is a united family at these rallies. You can see CM Nitish Kumar present in this rally as well. He has been at every rally that the Prime Minister has come. Of course, the BJP leaders, you can see the Deputy Chief Minister Samrat Chaudhary there. So be it Nitish Kumar, Chirag Paswan, Prime Minister, they are present at all Prime Minister's rallies, and they are trying to give this united face. We know the seat distribution in Bihar is also expected to happen shortly. The elections are expected to be announced anytime in the month of October, and we're looking at a November election in Bihar. But this is a big election battle, and that is why you see the Prime Minister investing so much in his rallies. I believe this is fifth or sixth rally in Bihar in the last couple of months. This is also, Bihar was also the place, and Prime Minister mentions it again and again, where he took the vow to take the revenge for Pahalgam terrorist attack, and the Prime Minister being true to his word. We saw Operation Sindoor, and then Prime Minister returning to the land of Bihar to say that the Pahalgam had been avenged. So in the upcoming elections in Bihar, Ayushman, there is also this undercurrent, I would say, of Operation Sindoor, because the Prime Minister mentioned it from the land of Bihar. Also, the development in Bihar is a big agenda of the BJP, showing the double engine, how it's worked. And Simanchal, this area is also an area which is, I would say, the centerpiece of the whole SIR exercise. A lot of votes which have been, in a way, deleted in Bihar are from this Simanchal area, which is close to the Nepal border. We have done a story earlier, in fact, highlighting how fake voters could have come from across the border and become voters here with Aadhaar numbers. Prime Minister mentioned that at an earlier rally he had in Bihar. It will be interesting to see what he says today. Another important issue, Ayushman, which the Prime Minister could raise is this insult of his late mother. After the earlier incident where a Congress worker was seen speaking ill against the Prime Minister's late mother from the stage. Subsequently, we had this AI video which was put out by the Congress party, completely distasteful. BJP has strongly attacked that. There's even an FIR FIR lodged against it in Delhi, and it would be, I would expect that the Prime Minister could speak on that issue, that the continuous insult of his late mother by the opposition, especially the Congress party, is something that the people of Bihar will reply to in the upcoming elections. This is an insult not just of his late mother, the Prime Minister has said earlier, the insult of every woman, every sister, every mother of Bihar, and the voter of Bihar will reply in kind to the opposition when the elections come. So I think we should watch out for what the PM says on that particular issue as well.
Right. And Aman, when it comes to the development drive, 11 years of Prime Minister Modi, the NDA has been at in the driving seat in the state of Bihar, yet Bihar has not been really successful in coming into the development narrative when it comes to the Modi government's achievements. Uttar Pradesh and other states have seen that kind of a turnaround, but Bihar has always not been able to break into that narrative. What have been the big challenges facing the NDA regime?
See, Ayushman, I think the major issue has been then the lack of industry coming to Bihar. You know, that has been an issue which has been perennially plaguing Bihar. It's also because of law and order issues. Maybe private industry does not find itself so confident of coming up and setting shop in Bihar. So that has been one reason that the governments have really struggled. And, you know, in between you have seen this constant change in the alliances also. You know, the RJD becoming a part of the government earlier, then they're going out, then they're coming back again. So I think there's been a lot of political turmoil in the state as well. Over the last 3 years, we've finally seen the NDA family come back together when Nitish Kumar returned to the NDA fold and joined hands with the BJP. And Nitish Kumar has now said that his prime priority is bringing investment into Bihar. There has been a lot of welfare agenda. I think if you go to Bihar, Ayushman, you'll realize that the bridges and the roads have really improved in Bihar. But yes, private industry remains an issue. And today, that is why one project that the Prime Minister is inaugurating today is Bihar's largest private sector investment worth rupees 25,000 crores. This is the foundation stone being laid of a 2400 megawatt thermal power plant at Bhagalpur. This is perhaps the biggest investment, private investment Bihar has seen in many, many years. So this is such projects more BJP and the JDU government is trying to invite to Bihar. I think the manifesto of Bihar, which the NDA puts out in the next few weeks, will also focus a lot on bringing private investment into Bihar, because that is really the way forward. The Prime Minister realizing that Makhana, for example, is a very, very important asset of Bihar. 90% of the country's local production of Makhana happens in Bihar, and that is why the Prime Minister will today be inaugurating this National Makhana Board, which will give a new lease of life to the Makhana farmers, open new opportunities for them, not just in the country, even exports. And that is what the big aim of the NDA is for Bihar.
Right. I'm also joined by Arunima on the broadcast. So Arunima, clearly we are seeing Prime Minister Modi on the front foot with his development agenda, but the opposition camp also with its vote chori narrative that has been raging across the state of Bihar in the run-up to the state elections. Decode the dynamics of these two narratives on the ground.
Prime Minister is visiting Purnia, Kishanganj, this entire belt has always been accused of fostering illegal immigrants from Bangladesh and from across Nepal. This is the area which has a Muslim majority as well, the entire Simanchal area. And therefore, if you see the ongoing SIR exercise, the politics in this particular area is that BJP would say that these are illegal Bangladeshis whom SIR is trying to throw out. Whereas the RJD, Congress, AIMIM and the opposition parties, they would say that they are poor, Biharis who are being targeted because they don't vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party. So you could see that politics also play out when Prime Minister visits this particular area. Aman has already spoken about the development project that he is, setting in motion. The thermal power project is a big deal because, lack of electricity, dark nights is a reality in Bihar, something that Bihar has lived through for decades. Jungle Raj is something, again, that Bharatiya Janata Party often throws at Lalu Prasad Yadav's government, Rabri Devi's government. So all of these narratives would come through when the Prime Minister addresses in Purnia.
Right. Thank you, Arunima and Aman, for decoding the campaign of the BJP ahead of the state elections in Bihar. This coming as BJP also facing off against the opposition with the vote chori narrative, with Prime Minister Modi pushing his Vikas agenda in the poll-bound state. We will continue to track all the developments coming in. For now, a quick break. More news and updates on the other side.
Network 18 decimates Times Internet with over 6 times more unique users on social media. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.